What's on your mind? What is up, guys? Welcome to the What's on Your Mind podcast, where we talk about the things no one wants to talk about. And I'm your host, Cash. Today's episode is episode 1, so thank you all for watching and welcome. We will have mini episodes. I will have features of my friends, family, and we're just gonna have general conversations. Not everything will be necessarily conspiracy themed, but just daily thoughts that goes through everybody's mind, like, trust, is the world flat, allegedly, things like that. I'm not gonna talk about too much stuff like that gets me canceled or anything like that. Just the stuff that I'm curious about and I talk about already with my friends. But now I've chosen to talk about it with my friends, myself, and you guys. So welcome. Just to start off, this podcast is welcome to anybody. I do appreciate comments, feedback, topics. If you have any topics you suggest that I talk about, you want to hear my opinion on, you could put those in the comments, little things like that. I'll do some shout outs as well, as the volume progresses on whatever people have to say, just highlighting the comments just to let everybody know that I am reading them and I am watching. But now I'm babbling. So after babbling, let's get right into it. So today I woke up this morning with a lot on my mind, mainly because I had a really weird dream, and it was like I don't know really what my dreams mean sometimes because they go throughout all these loops, but that's besides the point. I was thinking about how we transmit our thoughts, how there is a theory out there, that when you have a thought, you automatically can give that thought to someone else once you speak it into the universe. And throughout my life, childhood included, this has been proven true to me. It first came to my light. It's like I made a beat in my head. It was something simple as a kid, and then I went and did it on my desk. It was just like boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, whatever. Pretty common, I know, but I kid you not. Like a month or two later, I heard it on the radio, and I was really shook. Then I didn't really know what was happening, but as life goes on, as it does, I realized how we have our thoughts, but once we speak them, are our thoughts, or does it even matter if we speak them or we just think them, because everything is on this wavelength like our thoughts. So if I come up with an idea, am I hindering myself by saying it out loud? Even if it's to my friends, my girlfriend, my family, whatever. And turns out, yeah. And it's just such that your idea can conspire someone else's idea similar, or the exact same idea can get transferred through I don't know, sorry about that, guys, the lines of our brains, wavelengths. I don't know, but it's just really weird because like I have a thought about something, about doing anything like this podcast right now. I've talked about it, here we are, but pre-talking about it, everyone has an idea as soon as you bring up your idea, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Not at all. Bouncing ideas off of each other is never a wrong thing, but it's just a way of the universe. Like, it just shows you there, like, your ideas, it's best to keep them to yourself until you accomplish them. Someone reminded me of that recently, and honestly, it's true, because it really does work like that. Song ideas, just foods. Like, oh, you ever had a thought like, oh, I'm craving tacos? Then you hit up your friend like, hey, what are you gonna eat? And they're like, oh, I'm craving tacos. And you're like, oh my god, we're both craving tacos. But you low-key could have craved tacos because they have thought that they wanted tacos, and vice versa. They could have crave tacos because you thought that you have crave tacos. I don't really know how it works, but I've only done a little bit of research and I watched a couple of little seminars on it. Read a couple articles, so I don't really know the whole its and bits of it, but I just know in my own personal life it has proven to be true. So this is a reminder to all the inventors, thinkers, influencers out there. Keep your ideas to yourself until you execute them, even episode 2. You feel me? I personally don't think I have any haters right now, but sometimes people can harm you and not even mean it. And I know you're thinking, like, how is this related to the ideas? Because I can say my idea to a friend and they can adapt that idea, excuse me, and turn it into something else, or piggyback your idea off of that, and not with the intent to like stab you in the back or anything, but it does kind of suck when you have this really good idea and someone else goes and reinvents it, or try to, like, push it out before you get your idea out. And not even like a competition kind of way, I'm just speaking like in general, but it can happen in that kind of way too, depending on your circle. Yeah, so it's a daily reminder. Keep your ideas, your thoughts to yourself. Sometimes even your accomplishments need to be kept to yourself until you reach your final one, and hopefully that's never. Hopefully you keep accomplishing things throughout your life and they just keep progressing for you. But welcome again to episode 1. I'm your host, Cash. I'm just gonna cut it a little short there. All the episodes, I'm not really sure how long it's gonna be, honestly. I plan just really when I have intense conversations are about to start, that I really want to get that on this podcast, because everybody has ideas and thoughts, and I'm just really want to know what the world thinks. If we all have similar minds, or is it like 50-50? Some of us believe this, some of us believe that, and some of us believe in between. I don't really know. But thank you guys for being here for this amount of time. Look out for episode 2. Could be later today, could be tomorrow, could be next week. I don't know. Just kidding. I'll try to post. My goal is to post 1 episode a day. So you guys can see my face all the time and this smile. So thank you again for watching and listening to my first podcast, What's on Your Mind, where we talk about the things that no one else wants to talk about. And again, I am your host, Cash. And that's, I don't know why I need to do this, but Kash. Yeah. Okay. Peace.